Track 31. Trends.
Mick and Nicola were trendsetters. They always wore the latest styles, and they had a very popular fashion blog. They had a clothes label, and they even had a best-selling book called Trends and Styles. Everybody at the high school loved their clothes, and they copied their style.
Do you like my new green jeans?
Yes, you look cool.
I saw a photo of Mick in them.
Were they very expensive?
I don't know. They were a birthday present.
Well, nearly everyone copied them. Claire didn't have a lot of money, and she had some ideas of her own. Sometimes she wore old clothes, and sometimes she made her own clothes. And she used lots of unusual materials. Mick and Nicola liked meeting the public. They often went on tours to big cities. Mick and Nick, coming to a street near you.
Look at this! When are they coming here? On Saturday.
Oh, let's go!
On Saturday, everybody went to the city centre. There was a red carpet on the pavement and lots of photographers. When Mick and Nicola arrived, they looked at all the shops. They signed copies of their famous book, and they talked to the kids about clothes and fashion. And then they met Claire. "Wow, that's an unusual look," Mick said to Nicola.
What are you wearing?
This was my granny's cape. It was her nurse's uniform.
What about the skirt? What's that made of?
Oh, I made it from my granddad's CDs and some leather.
Mick especially liked Claire's waistcoat. "Hey, that's very colourful. It's fun." "Yeah," Claire agreed. "It's made of old plastic cables." And then Nicola called to a photographer. "Can you take a photo? She's wearing some great clothes." The kids from the high school were really surprised, and they started to look at Claire in a different way.
I always said she had good taste.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
A few months later. New styles from Mick and Nick. This season's skirt is made of small mirrors. Price $250. The waistcoat is made of silk and plastic threads in different colors. Price $150.
Hey, that looks just like your skirt.
And look, it costs $250. That's a ripoff.
Everybody decided that Claire's clothes were better than Mick and Nick's, and they were a lot cheaper. That summer, Claire made skirts and waistcoats for all her friends. Then she designed an amazing jacket and some shoes, She sold her designs to a local shop. They were very, very successful, and the rest is history. 10 years later, Claire Benson was one of the most famous designers in the world.